Welcome students to Legacy IAS class on culture. So today is the third part of the Vedic literature. So in the previous videos we have already discussed about the different Vedas. That is the Rig Veda, Samaveda, Yajurveda and Atharva Veda. So today we will be discussing about the other subsidiary literatures, that is the Brahmanas. And what does the Brahmanas gives us? The Brahmanas mainly gives us the rules to perform the Vedas. Then Aranyakas, these were considered as forest books which had magical formulas, and using Aranyakas the pupils who were entering into the Brahmacharya ashrama were being taught. Then we will be doing about the various important Upanishads, the Veda Angas. The Veda plus Angas gives us Veda Angas, and then the various philosophical schools or the darshanas of the Vedic period. First, Brahmanas. So as I told you, Brahmanas gives you the rules to perform the Vedas. So for different Vedas, there are different Brahmanas which you need to know for the purpose of preliminary match the following. So here I have a quote to remember. So Rig Veda, Samaveda, Yajurveda and Atharva Veda. So the mnemonic would be AK, TJ, TS and G. So A stands for Rig Veda, it has Aitareya Brahmana and Kaushitaki Brahmana. Samaveda, it has two, Thandya Brahmana and Jaiminya Brahmana. Yajurveda, it has Tutturiya Brahmana and Shatapatha Brahmana. And Atharva Veda, it is Gopatha Brahmana. So you need to know these names for prelims purpose. So here again I mentioned Aitareya and Kaushitaki for Rig Veda, Tandya and Jaiminya for Samaveda, Tutturiya and Shatapatha for Yajurveda, and the Gopatha Brahmana for Atharva Veda. Now, I have some more points to tell you about the Shatapatha Brahmana. So as we have seen in the Vedic society, in the early Vedic society, the most important occupation was agriculture. And the Latic Vedic period, along with agriculture, painted pottery began, so mainly the grey pottery. So that is the reason it is also called as the painted greyware phase, the later Vedic period. Shatapatha Brahmana mentions that along with pottery as well as agriculture, there was money lending. It also talks about sea voyages, and it also mentions about the Nagara, the beginning of Nagara, the city. Shatapatha Brahmana talks about it. So then, as I already told you, these Aranyakas were forest books which was believed to have magical formulas in it, and the students who used to enter the Brahmacharya ashrama, the pupils, they were being taught with the help of the Aranyakas. So these magical formulas were being taught to them. And then coming to Upanishads. So there are 108 important Upanishads. Out of the 200, 108 important Upanishads are there, out of which the 10 to 11 Upanishads are very, very important. We need to know the names of all these Upanishads. Now first one, Brihadyo Aranyaka Upanishad. This is considered as the oldest Upanishad. Then we have the Jabala Upanishad, which is a very, very important Upanishad. This Jabala Upanishad, it talks about Varna Ashrama Dharma, that is the dividing of human lives into Brahmacharya Ashrama 0 to 25 years, Grihastha Ashrama 25 to 50 years, then Vanaprastha Ashrama 50 to 75 years, and Sannyasa Ashrama 75 to 100 years. This is mentioned in Jabala Upanishad. And also in the Jabala Upanishad, they have also mentioned about a guru teaching his students in the forest, and the students are sitting under a tree. So, it talks about that aspect of Brahmacharya Ashrama, Jabala Upanishad. And another Upanishad which you people would be knowing is the Mundaka Upanishad. From this Upanishad, we have borrowed the Satya Meva Jayate slogan has been borrowed from this Upanishad. Now, the other important Upanishads, so we have done Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, Jabala Upanishad, and Mundaka Upanishad. Other important Upanishads were Isa Upanishad, Kata Upanishad, Prasna, Prasna, Prasna Upanishad, Chandukya Upanishad, Aitareya Upanishad, Tutturya Upanishad, Kama Upanishad, and Mandulya Upanishad. So, these were the most important Upanishads. So, next we will look at the different Vedangas. So, again you need to know this for match the following. So, Vedangas is nothing but Veda plus Anga. So, different parts of the Veda gives rise to Vedangas. So, there were mainly 6 of them, 6 Vedangas, in which Siksha means phonetics, talks about the pronunciation of words, etc. Kalpa, which means ritual. Vyakarana, 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 which means grammar. Chandas, which means mainly metrics. Jyotishya is your astronomy, and Nirukta is etymology, which is formation of words. So, these were the 6 Vedangas, and apart from this we also have 6 different darshanas, or also called philosophical systems or philosophical schools of the Vedic period. So, please you need to make a note of these. So, you can make a table in which you can mention name of the darshana, the meaning of the darshana, and the propounder of this darshana. So, first one is Nyaya, which means analysis, and it was given by Gautama. Next, Vaiseshika school. So, today you talk about the research happening about the God particle, the minutest particle, etc. So, it was in fact the first person to study about it, about the atomic characters, was Kanada during the later Vedic period. He talks about kanas, which is the minutest particles which are found. Then we have Sankhya school, which talks about mathematics. It was propounded by Kapila. And yoga, you people know very well, yoga is the application of body, and it was given by Patanjali. Then you have Purva Mimamsa. So, it means enquiry, which was propounded by Jamini. And then you have Uttara Mimamsa. So, this was the end of Vedas. Veda Anta, given by Vyasa. So, these were 6 different philosophical systems of the school. So, students, in the Vedic literature, so what we have done in our different two parts. The previous video in Vedic literature, we have done about all the Vedas, Rig Veda, Samaveda, Yajurveda and Atharva Veda. Then today's video, we have done the Brahmanas, we have done the Aranyakas, Upanishads, Vedangas and the different darshanas. So this you can find it in the part 2 of the Vedic Society Culture video. This is the part 3 of Vedic Society Culture video, and in the part 1 you can find about the Vedic society, about the Varna system and the Ashrama system, etc., and also the political organization during the Vedas. So thank you students for joining us today. So next class we will come up with more different topics which are really important with culture in the examination point of view. So thank you very much.